Hola, howdy, hello. So, greetings folks. Today, here we are going to talk about the mind business. So, welcome to my session of podcast. And today, in this pandemic situation, we are going to speak about all our humans. Okay, so you might get terrified at hearing of this topic. But the real meaning lies very deep. Often, there is something called as discrimination. This discrimination happens due to various reasons. Sometimes status, and sometimes social status, and sometimes even the way people look. So when such a discrimination comes in, we often denounce someone not by the name but by the category of class they fall into. So this starts with as small as a gender discrimination and goes to as worse as a caste or social or hierarchy of posting, which might also include your job posting. So this gives an impact on the level of respect we give to someone. When we see that someone are lower than us, even though they are not exactly lower, and when depending on the parameter in which we consider them, if we see they are lower to us, the amount of respect we give to them actually varies a lot. We don't smile when the same smile to the manager and to the watchman. But what is the difference? Is it just because he wears a coat suit and he isn't wearing one? Both are human beings, right? Okay, so this not only influences the social status but also in the way of self-motivation fuels up. Sometimes it happens that when we are nervous to speak to someone who is a higher official or sometimes a person of a higher hierarchy. So when you actually go and speak to a watchman, you just go to them and speak as if you're very normal and casual and as if you're speaking with a neighbor. But same, when you face a boss, you'll be like, oh yes boss, oh yeah, I'm sorry, and all those sweat on your body and everything piles up. Why go so far? Be it even your crush, you get nervous, right? Okay, so fun's apart. So when we dig deeper on why this happened, the sources point deep down to our hormones. So yeah, as usual, this is also not an external affair. It lies deep within our own conscious. So if you ask, is it not possible to be nervous or is it actually not possible to be being not nervous? So yeah, it is possible. And that process is called as speaking with yourself. Okay, so yeah, as always, we just come to something called as our own conscious and our own mindset. When we say something repeatedly to a lie, we trick our mind to believe the fact, even if we say a lie. And this is the reason many psychopaths come in. They keep telling some things to themselves. They keep spelling certain words to themselves again and again, which actually makes their mind memorize that word very clearly. So normally, a point we put on our mind as those people are superior and we must be cautious when we speak gets completely registered. This phenomenon often gets reflected as being nervous or freaking out when we speak to someone. This might also be a major cause of stage fear. We usually, when we step onto the stage, we have this thing, what will people think of us? There are a lot of audience over there, what is going to happen? Everybody has it and it's very common also. In order to make these right, we would be needing to start right from the foundation. Remove the classification. Yeah, this is the first step. So when you're going to see a human being, see them just as a human being, not as someone else. Not as a manager, not as a professor, not as someone. Give the same respect to give to a CEO as well as to a janitor. Trust me, both really deserve the same thing. They are not born to be discriminated. None of us are born to be discriminated. No matter what. You're tall or short, fair or dusky, you're a boy or a girl, rich or a poor. Leave all those social analogies aside. Believe just one thing and one thing very firmly. All of us are humans. And trust me, when you smile to someone, even though whoever they are, and they smile back, that feeling of making someone's day actually make you feel so successful. The way you laugh, they laugh. The way you are hurt, they are hurt too. No matter who they are, every human being feels the pain. So make it upright. Your boss has the same emotions as you, so make the points clear. You don't need to freak out when you speak to someone. They're not going to do something to you. The same way as to how you react, they are going to react too. When you do this, you not only make your profession clear, you actually position yourself in a better way. You make them or you give them an impression that you have a better understanding. This also motivates your self-motivation. It actually increases your kind of prestige you have for yourself, which you actually name as self-esteem. Trust me, you do this process for 3 to 4 days constantly and you make this as a habit, your attitude completely changes. You become respectable. People give more respect to your dignity. They actually see you as a person with a clear attitude. Your self-motivation stays totally undisturbed. And what more, you become a better human being when you treat people right. So this pandemic has really taught such a great lesson to us that no matter what hierarchy people are, no matter how great you are, no matter what kind of a job you hold, time can change anything. Now the only thing we look for is a food. And that food is totally provided by our farmers, whom we never tend to bother about. So yeah, this is it. All are human beings. Let's actually take a vow to see every other human being from the same lens with no other discrimination. So keep watching, keep listening. The Mind Business. Bye-bye.